Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
We're back here live on the Gatorade broadcast booth here on Kick 106.7. Tyler Brunner now joined by Brianna Lux. And Brianna, man, what a phenomenal win. Second team in the Hawkeye 10 at Denison-Schleswig. It must feel phenomenal to win against this team.
Yeah, definitely. I think we came in here knowing that they were second in the conference, so we were kind of on edge and we knew we could do it, and that's what we did tonight. We just went out there, started swinging the bat very well, great defensive plays, and it all turned out in our victory. So,
man, what a victory for you guys here tonight. You know, you guys come in here and, you guys have had some really tough games coming in tonight. Bishop Heelan, Remsen St. Mary's, and you come into tonight with a lot of confidence. Is that kind of what we saw here from you guys?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what we came in, and we batted before practice, and I don't know about the other girls, but I felt so confident coming into this game after doing batting practice, so that helped a lot.
You guys started off 2-0 in that first inning, kind of took a little bit of time before you got into that huge fourth inning. So talk to me about that 6-run inning. What was kind of the emotions at that point?
I don't know, really. We were all just really proud of each other, and we were working hard and getting hits, and the energy just skyrocketed from there. So that was what helped us a lot. So that was really good.
Talk to me about the pitcher here tonight, Lynan. You know, she's a freshman, had a lot of really good experience so far this season. What were you seeing from her here tonight?
I saw a lot of inside, which that's like one of my favorite pitches. Like inside low is my favorite pitch. So I saw a lot of inside. I saw just very few outside, and I saw that she was trying to jam us on our insides. Otherwise, she's a great pitcher as a freshman. Like I do have to give her props for that. But we were getting on her tonight, which was a great feeling.
And of course here tonight, you grabbed that huge home run in that fifth inning. Did
Yes.
you know it was gone when it came off the bat?
I didn't. So I was just swinging, and then I kind of chuck swung, and then I knew it hit the bat, so I just finished my swing and heard the crowd going crazy. My dad on first baseline, he was cheering, and I was like, I kind of look, and all my teammates are around home, and I was like, oh, it's my home run, yay. So that was a lot of fun.
Exactly right. You know, you get to those last innings, and, here's something about this team here tonight. You guys didn't allow a strikeout to happen. I think you had a walk that happened. So that must just give you more motivation for your hitting squad as you kind of continue on in the season.
Yeah, it definitely did. Like, having that confidence coming out of this game with no strikeouts and one walk, knowing that we could hit the ball, that was huge for us. I know that was huge for me and huge for some of my teammates as well.
Exactly, right. Well, hey, Brianna, thank you so much for joining us here today. Great win for you guys, and we'll swap the mics a little bit. It's going to be a little bit weird when they see it on the video, but thank you so much, Brianna.
Yes, thank you, Tyler.
So, of course, we're going to swap out the mics. It's a little weird because we have 1 mic, 2 mic, 3 mic, 4 mic. It's just a whole Dr. Seuss wrap up in here. But on the mic now is going to be Chloe Venteicher. And Chloe, what a phenomenal win for yourself on the pitching mound here tonight. What was your strategy coming up against this Denison-Schleswig team?
Yeah, we knew Denison was ranked second in our conference, so I feel like that put more pressure on us to push ourselves more. I was just there throwing strikes, and it was working well. So
you come in here tonight, and you like to favor kind of that inside corner. It looked like you changed it up really well with the outside corner as well. So how do you feel that kind of worked for you?
it definitely worked well. I could go inside, outside, throw my change, rise. Everything was working well. I have a solid defense behind me, so that helped too.
I was going to say, that defense stepped up really well here tonight. I know you guys went into that CYO tournament against Remsen St. Mary's and let that run go late here, and it must just feel good to have that defense really step up really well here tonight.
Yeah, it definitely does. We're pretty solid, so that helps.
So, coming after tonight, you get your first conference win against Denison-Schleswig. It must give you a lot of motivation coming forward when you have Harlan and Creston and so many hard, difficult teams. And this must give you a lot of good motivation moving forward.
Yeah, it definitely does. We just know that we need to do our best when we play those harder teams, and we can definitely do it.
Talk to me about the batters here tonight. What were you seeing from Denison when it came to their lineup?
They have some pretty strong hitters. I know I gave up one home run. She's a pretty big girl. She's got a good swing. Otherwise, not much. Just grounders to my defense, and we got out. So
that's exactly right. Well, you grab a really great win, and even Venner here tonight had a really good. You must be very proud of her performance as well.
Yeah, she's definitely good to come in behind me. She's a solid pitcher too. So
there we go. Well, hey, Chloe, congratulations on the great win against Denison, and we'll of course get Coach in here. Hopefully, as we'll get her in here. We'll switch the mics one more time here for tonight. I know it's a lot of stuff to kind of keep here, but now, of course, we got Coach Bohlmann here for tonight. Coach, what a phenomenal win against Denison-Schleswig. What emotions are running through your head right now?
I had a lot of fun. You can never, ever take Denison lightly at all. They have very solid hitting, just fundamental defense usually. They kind of gave us a break in a few moments, and we just seized every opportunity that we could. Our pitchers did a phenomenal job. Jordan just really set them up for success. It was one of the most fun games I've coached in a while, just because I got to have a lot of fun calling pitches. You know, we had a lead. We could try some things. You could play relaxed. The batters just fed off one another. Yeah, that was a really fun game to coach.
Well, and talk about this game. I mean, this is probably one of the best games you guys have played thus far this season.
Yeah.
Still very early on, but man, what a win against a great Denison team.
Absolutely, and they're different people. Like Casey Peters is the one who jumps out in my mind at first. Like when she got in the box, she had this glint in her eye that I just thought she's gonna hammer it, and then she did. I could just see they exuded confidence, and that just comes from different people stepping up and setting the tone at the tops of innings, and then it was contagious, and other people felt like, oh, my teammate did it, I can do it too. We talk so much about the mental part of the game, and they just fed off one another, and that gave our batting, being able to score in multiple innings, that gave the pitchers all the confidence they needed. They just looked more relaxed out there, and before the game, both Chloe and Cameron said they felt really good. And there's days like, oh, this pitch feels good and that pitch feels good, but they both felt very confident going into it. So between their confidence before the game, whatever preparations they made, and then the offense generating runs for them, they were able to just relax and kind of like, I feel like I was playing a chess match. I'm calling pitches, and it was just a lot of fun. We could be strategic because we were hitting our spots, and they looked confident, they felt confident.
Yeah. Well, and talk to me about this offense here tonight. I mean, just phenomenal. No strikeouts, a single walk, get a couple of homers here. I mean, just phenomenal hitting. But if there was something that you want to improve upon it in practice coming up here the next couple of days, what is it got to be?
Keep making adjustments to be able to hit the ball to the right side, for instance. And then one thing we've really been working lately on is getting a flat bat on some of these high pitches. A lot of times, that's probably made the difference tonight, actually, because we had a day off yesterday.
Yeah.
So we batted. Usually before games, we need to feel confident. It's not the time to fix things. But yesterday, we could fix things and do drills that fix things. And so I think that probably helped a lot of the girls make adjustments, because we set up some high tees, we did some wide stance drills, and we just worked on keep adjusting your swing, because when we have experienced failure, it's because we have the same swing regardless of the pitch.
Yeah.
So I think the girls made good adjustments, and to continue forward, I would say keep making those adjustments. Hit the ball the right side on an outside pitch, keep a flat bat on a high pitch.
There we go. Well, and I know the one thing that maybe you might be looking to practice a little bit too is those bunts. I know there's a couple of times the bunts wanted to go kind of the way you wanted them to, but they were just falling down or falling out of foul. So I think it's just getting those a little bit tighter. But man, you can't be mad about the performance here tonight. Just phenomenal.
Yeah, I think that's a good confidence builder for all the girls. They enjoyed themselves. That's something they needed, I think, to be able to play so well against a very good team. They didn't have the best night, Denison didn't, but they're a very good team, and so for us to play the way we did is a feather in our cap.
Moving forward into the Hawkeye 10 play, you got a lot of really great teams here in this Hawkeye 10. Me and Blakeman talk a lot about and praise the Hawkeye 10 for being such a tough conference. And, what are some of the things moving forward that you think is going to do well against those next conference foes like Creston and Denison again and Harlan again?
I think that we just have to keep all our pitching staff ready to be able to make switches. And good for them. They've had such good composure this year, and not knowing for sure when the switches will be made. We've been pretty consistent about splitting the games, but we don't always know when we're going to make that switch.
Right.
So, and Kenzie Schoen's ready to go as the third pitcher, but hasn't hardly gotten a chance to do it yet. But just staying mentally tough and ready, I think that's one key, is just being able to shut down other teams' offense, because it's their offenses that are pretty solid. And then, there's some good pitchers here and there, and we just have to do the job.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, Coach Bohlmann, congratulations. Great 11-2 win here for tonight, and we'll let you guys get on the road and hopefully get into some AC. It's hot out here.
Thanks so much for enduring it.
No problem.